Actually, to put together different stakeholders to discuss a complex problem is great because, the size of the challenge, which is mangrove conservation, if you imagine the world, is not possible to address by, one sector or government or university or NGOs. So it's really, bring together different type of organizations and interests, then line out like what type of solution. So it's amazing that you guys could put, big NGOs and banks together. This is awesome.
Wonderful. And what do you think is the key issues right now in order to achieve mangrove conservation and restoration, especially in Brazil?
Yeah, bringing to mind reality is not just, funding or designing policies. I think that we lack to bring in action. And to bring in action, you need to mobilize community members. You need to mobilize people in the ground. And these take time to build trust and bring the capacity needed. Then they can execute the work in the ground for management itself. So some campaigns about species that are endangered. For instance, do you know that a crab takes 10 years to get the adult phase? And if the community doesn't know that, they cannot reproduce before 7 centimeters, which means 7 years each, doesn't mean that he's going to get the other generation of crabs, And this traditional knowledge with the knowledge from universities together that build a solution. So this type of, blended solutions between community knowledge and the university and science, it would bring action to the ground, actually.
And last, looking towards COP16 biodiversity, and then also towards COP30 in Brazil, what do you think the key issues related to mangroves are?
In our case, the legislation exists. I think is to put in action the management plans. So sometimes the area is protected for 20 years, but there is no engagement. There's no connection between local government with the community members to really become actionable in terms of manage those areas. So I'd say that also the light of Amazon forest, which is 9 states of Brazil, and bring the light to the 3 states in the Amazon coast, which means Amapá, Pará, and Maranhão, it would be great to have this focus shift instead of just the Amazon forest, which is important, but bring together what Amazon means, also where the Amazon meets the sea,